Alright, so the wort here is done. It's cooling off now. We've got it down to probably about 120 degrees. Now it's only 2 gallons of wort, so it's nothing like significant. And what we have to do is we're going to add it now to the rest of the spring water. That's going to really cool it down pretty quickly, as that water is probably sitting at about 50 degrees. So we got the keg here, all cleaned out, all prettied up, ready to go. And then we got our water right over here, so we're going to take that. Yes, and that's the garbage for the old grain. So On's playing with the wort. He does tricks and shit, because he's the Cambodian brewer. And you look, we've got a very nice dark
you see the
color right there. That's actually pretty awesome. That's what we were going for. So there's the Godfather Ale getting ready to make alcohol babies and become a beer. Turn into a juice. Turn from a juice into a beer. It's pretty awesome stuff, guys. So that's the wort. So now we got the wort all poured in. Grab this keg right here. Well, you can't see anything in there, but it smells delicious. And we're sitting at about, say, a third of the tank. Yeah, it's still about 120 degrees, dude. So we're going to take this 50-degree water, and we're about to drop the temperature probably down to about 70. Which is what we want the heat at on it, because the heat needs to be at about 70 degrees when we add the yeast, so that it will activate and start making alcohol. Coming close to the top, you can see a lot of you can't really see it too well, but there's a lot of steam coming off here. Cool, dude. That's actually perfect. We have a lot more space in this one. So we left a nice about 5 inches from the top of the keg open. And that does leave a little bit of room for expansion for the yeast, so we don't blow off our hoses here. So just cleaning off the edges there with some Star Sand rag. Star Sand, it's great. Spray it on. Wipe things down. Spray it and leave it. It's all good. There's the top to the keg right there. Just right out of the Star Sand. And that's all you have to do. Don't even have to dry it off. You just soak it and then put it up. If On can be smarter than your average top, we'll be able to close this up so cool it down a little bit more. So yeah, it's perfect now for fermenting, dude.
Yeast.
You gotta mix it. So when you don't make it in a 5-gallon stock pot, we use a 3.5 gallon. What you're gonna do is add your water to the keg, and then, as I'm going to show you, you mix it. So this is how the Asian man mixes his wort. Gets it nice and good, because let me tell you, we tried to do this thing flipping it top to bottom, and you do that with 5 gallons, and you know, tell me how it works out for you, because I'm not about to be breaking my toes. We almost there, man?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going over here. So, here's the bald guy. What's up? Going over here. By the way, haven't slept in 24 hours because I am awesome. Had a job interview this morning. Came over, made beer. That's why it looks like I have a lazy eye. So, we got here our yeast. It's a dry ale yeast. Again, told you this earlier. It's used typically in ales and, well, various ales, mostly for English ale though. But obviously this is a creation that we made on the fly. We originally started out today with the intention of making a pumpkin ale. We decided, fuck that shit, it's not pumpkin season.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit. It's not pumpkin season, so we're not making a pumpkin ale. We're making, I don't know what we're making, but we're going to write it down right now and do it. So we went through all of our ingredients, decided to make the Godfather beer, which is a dark honey beer, and this is what we came out with, which is a really dark, pretty actually heavy-bodied, but light flavor. I mean, it's very, very nice so far, is what we've tasted of the wort, which usually is a good indication of what the beer is going to taste like in the end, minus the crispness that the alcohol will get in the dryness that the honey is going to give it when it gets ate up to make alcohol. So this beer, with the amount of sugar in it, we've got about 2.8 pounds of honey in it. That'll put us, say, roughly at about 8.2% alcohol level if the yeast takes off and does its job correctly. So I'm going to get back over here.